Welcome back to the smartest year ever, our quest to one of the world's greatest conversationalists. If it is your birthday today, happy birthday. My name is Gordy, and I was just wondering, how much would you pay to clone your pet? And what's the deal with cloning pets in general, you know? Like and subscribe, please, if you haven't, so you can keep up every single day. I do this every single day, and I'll try not to rattle the camera. Would you pay $50,000 to see your dog again? Well, Barbra Streisand did. Send in the clones. Twice. After her beloved dog Samantha, aka Sammie, passed away, she had cells taken from Sammie's mouth and stomach and used them to create two cloned dogs, Miss Violet and Miss Scarlet. She said they have different personalities, but she's still glad to have them. I'm like, all right, well, sure, you're not going to admit that you spent money very foolishly. But she's not the only one. She's not the only one. Cloning pets is real. You can do it today, and it'll cost you around $50,000 for a dog and $25,000 for a cat. Companies like ViaGen Pets will freeze tissue samples, extract DNA, and insert it into an egg cell and implant that into a surrogate. Even though it sounds like it, it's not from sci-fi. It's just real high-end biotech. But here's the thing. You're not getting the same animal. You're getting an identical twin born later with the same DNA, but a totally different life experience. And personality? Well, that's complicated. Take the case of Second Chance, a cloned bull created in the early 2000s from a famously gentle rodeo bull named Chance. This is an interesting story. In the late 1990s, a Texas couple, Ralph and Sandra Fisher, had a Brahmin bull named Chance. Chance wasn't just livestock, he was part of the family, gentle, calm, even affectionate. He was so famous for his temperament that he appeared on The Late Show with David Letterman. When Chance died, the Fishers weren't ready to let him go, so they partnered with scientists at Texas A&M University who took tissue samples from Chance and used them to create one of the world's first cloned bulls. They named him Second Chance. That's good, though. What else are you gonna name him? You have to name him that. At first, Second Chance seemed familiar. He would lie under the same tree as the original Chance. He liked being around Ralph. For a moment, it felt like cloning really worked. But then, things changed. On his second birthday, Second Chance gored Ralph Fisher, causing serious injuries. And about a year and a half later, he attacked again, pinning Ralph against a truck and sending him to the hospital. Same DNA, very different outcome. The case became a powerful example of a basic truth. Genes aren't everything. Temperament, behavior, aggression, these things are shaped by experience, environment, and chance. No pun intended. You know, it's a Psych 101 concept of nature versus nurture. Second Chance may have had the same code, but he lived a different life. Ralph Fisher, by the way, he still defended the bull. He insisted that he must have provoked him somehow. Even after the attacks, he still visited Second Chance daily, just with a bit more distance. I respect him for that. You can't, it's a bull, for God's sakes. You can't just go cuddle with a bull and not expect to get gored every once in a while. But that's why cloning your dog might give you a pup that looks the same but acts totally different. So why do people still do it? I think it really comes down to the fact that grief is very powerful. So even if it's not the same animal, it is kind of a living, breathing echo of one that they once loved. So cloning won't bring your pet back, but it might feel close enough. But I don't know. Not going to do it. I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, I love my cat. I'm going to clone him. Whew, nope. Sorry, buddy. There's plenty of cool cats out there. So there you have it. Cloning your pet is absolutely possible and legal and expensive and deeply weird. But for some people, that second chance is worth every penny. Until you get gored. I'm Gordy. Thanks to all my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please leave me a comment, follow, rate, like, subscribe, share with your smart friend. At Smartest Year Ever on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts for the full episodes. At Smartest Year Ever on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts for your daily clips, those 1-minute versions of this. Go check that out after this. In the meantime, stay curious and stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. I will see you tomorrow in the smartest year ever. Hey, I'd clone you, Dad. I'd raise you as my own. Happy birthday.